What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Um, Before I get into this video, first of all, happy October, first of the month. Also, happy 15th anniversary to Kelly Monaco, who plays Samantha McCall. Um, that's a huge milestone right there to be. I mean, it's a blessing. You know what I mean? How many people can say they were a part of a show for 15 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who've been on this show for 25 years, 30, 40, 50 years. Not many people can say those things, because some shows nowadays, they get canceled after the first season. You know what I'm saying? So, shout outs to Kelly Monaco, 15 years. That is one hell of a milestone. And, she's still kicking, still rocking with the show. So, shout outs to her. Um, Also, I hope she parties. Oh, happy 4 year anniversary to Billy Miller. He's been on the show now for 4 years. Happy 4 year anniversary to him. Um, so anyway, again, before I get into this review, I guess over the weekend there was some controversy with Laura Wright or whatever for a tweet that she sent out. So Laura Wright sent out a tweet. And she said for some reason she's been craving French toast because she doesn't eat French toast. Automatically, as soon as she said that, fans started assuming she's pregnant. And she hopped on Twitter to let everybody know, no, she is not pregnant. First of all, no. No, 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 no. I don't see Laura Wright trying to have another baby. For me, I don't see it because not saying that she's not open to it because I don't know what conversations her and Wes Ramsey have had over the past, year or whatever. But what woman at 48 years old, close to 50, wants another child, especially when she has two older children? Like, both her children are young adults. I think her son is in his senior year of high school, and her daughter is like 19, 20. So it's like, why would she want another child right now? That's like starting all over again, especially at this particular age. She's dealing with empty nest syndrome right now. Her son is last year of high school. Her daughter already graduated. Now is the time for her to kick back, enjoy her relationship, enjoy her career more, travel more. Why would you want to have another child right now? Not to say it's a bad thing if she does end up having another kid, but that's a choice that she and Wes have to make. But she's at a particular age. Like, if I was at that age, and I already have children, it's like I wouldn't want more. You know, I wouldn't want no more children. Who the hell wants a child at 48? Another child. That's starting all over again. No, 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 no. By the time them kids go to high school and get out of high school, you'll be in your 60s. Like, hell no. Nope. Sorry. Not happening. But, I knew what, because I follow her on Twitter and I seen that tweet and I knew once she tweeted that, I said, watch, people are going to come out in droves thinking she's pregnant. I knew it. Just because somebody craving it, it's not like it's a weird food. It's French toast. I would be more concerned if she said mustard, peanut butter, jelly type sandwich. Then, on toast. Then you can assume she's pregnant. But just because somebody's craving French toast, French toast is such a natural food. Like, it's organic, it's French toast. Like I said, if it was a peanut butter, mustard, jelly sandwich on some toast on wheat bread, then you can assume she's pregnant with that weird shit. But it's like, with some pickles on it or something, then, but come on. Like, really? Um, so anyway, getting into this video. I'm happy for Lulu and Nina. That they've come to this particular stage in their relationship. I really am. I'm happy for them. Hold on one second. I always have to have this on deck with me. My classic scent Equate lotion. Because my hands get so dry, like, especially after I wash them. And I just got done washing my hands, like, they get so freaking dry. I have to keep my lotion. I have to. Especially with winter coming up and it's fall, it's starting to get chilly. Have to. Anyway, yeah. So, one other thing. I have to have this, right? I have to. My green tea, ginseng with honey, I have to have it. So anyway, getting into this. Yeah, Lulu and Nina have come a long way in their relationship. Like, I remember when they first met each other. Well, not met each other, but when Nina first came into Lulu's life as Charlotte's stepmother, they fucking hated each other. They could not stand each other. And you want to know what? I actually like it because it's so realistic. Like, a lot of parents who have to deal with a step parent and stuff like that, it's tension in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? There's always tension, and sometimes that tension don't go away. Like, y'all just be bitter towards each other forever. That, it happens. But then you have those types of relationships where y'all come to a mutual understanding. Even though Nina and Valentin are going through a divorce, Nina is still going to be very much a part of Charlotte's life because Charlotte wants Nina in her life. She grew to love Nina as a second mother, you know what I'm saying? And Nina adores her. So, of course, she's always going to have a place in her life. So I'm happy that as mature adults, Lulu and Nina, can sit down and laugh about how much they used to hate each other and be at each other's throats. And they talk about Charlotte in school and her teacher and how they're going to handle it together. I like how Lulu is including her in Charlotte's education. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. That's some grown woman shit right there. And that's some adult shit. You know what I'm saying? More people need to be like that in real life. Um, I freaking love it. They're laughing, they're talking, they're at a place right now where they can confide in each other a little bit about each other's personal life. I like it. They've come a long way in the last couple of years. Like in the last year, 2 years, they've come a long way. So it's amazing to see that. Um, Nina, I feel bad for her though because divorce is never easy for anybody. And you could tell, like, she felt weird because she was like, is it crazy that I'm divorcing somebody I'm still in love with? It's not crazy. It's not crazy. I did not agree with what Lulu said, though. Lulu told her that you're doing what you have to do for you because it was a toxic relationship. The bad outweighed the good in their relationship. That's where I disagreed with Lulu. Because number one, Lulu doesn't have real insight into their marriage. Like, you don't really know what their marriage was like. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You don't have intimate details of what the problems were in their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that knowledge. As a viewer, we as viewers, we've seen what caused their divorce. So I don't agree with Lulu when she said that. Number one, they had way more good times in their marriage than they did bad. I mean, look at what he did for her in Morocco and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. They had a lot of great moments in their marriage. So in my opinion, the bad did not outweigh the good. The only real issues they had in that marriage was Valentin's inability to tell the truth. That's the only major issue they've had in their marriage. And it all stems from his past. Everything he did in his past that came to the light. You know what I'm saying? That's where the marriage broke down. It's not like he cheated on her. He was not abusive towards her, emotionally, physically, or otherwise. He was never disrespectful to her. None of those things. You could tell he's in love with this woman. The only problem they had was his inability to tell the truth. That's it. That's what drove her to file for divorce. Because she got tired of his past coming into their life, fucking everything up. That's what she had a problem with. And that's why she filed for divorce. And I felt like it's a valid reason for her to file for divorce. But at the same time, I think they can still overcome that. Valentin just need to learn how to trust her and tell her the damn truth about his past. But I also put some of that blame on Nina because Nina married this man not knowing shit about him. That's where I have a problem. See, people do this in real life. They do this in real life. You get with these people, you get with a person, you are so in lust of this person, you're head over heels for this person, but you don't know a goddamn thing about their past. You don't know nothing. You don't know shit. What they did back in their 20s, what they did in their teenage years. You don't know these things because you didn't take the time to date to get to know these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got married literally right out the box after meeting them. Y'all slept together. I mean, come on. She slept together the first night she met this man. And she was in lust with him ever since she slept with him. Like, I was like, damn, is it that good? Like, you married this man utterly quickly. Like, she married him quick. You know what I'm saying? So I put some of that blame on her. Like I said, listen, it takes two to break up a marriage. So she could put all of this on Valentin if she want to. But part of the reason they're divorcing, is partly her fault too, because you should have took the time to get to know this man before you said I do. That's just me. You could disagree with me if you want to, but that's my opinion. That's how I feel, because it's my truth. That's how I feel. It's I feel like it's my truth. It's my opinion, but it's my truth, because I feel like you should take the time to know somebody. But the thing is, also, you can know somebody and still find out some shit about them later on, so that's kind of, like oxymoron type thing. If, like, you can know somebody, but I've heard of people being married for 30, my grandfather, he was married to his wife 40 years and they ended up divorced, because they just got tired of each other, but that's another story. And that fool got married right after that. He got remarried right after the divorce. I'm like, how do you divorce somebody after 40 years and then jump into it? Like, seriously. My grandfather was a hoe, though. God rest his soul, but it's the truth. He was a hoe. Like, I'm just being honest. But yeah, it's like you got to get to know these people. So Valentin got the DNA results back for the girl. What's her name? I think her name was Sasha Gilmore. So he got the DNA results back for her, and it's 99.9% proof that Nina is that girl's mother. Valentin at first still didn't want to tell Nina because he wanted to wait for the second DNA results from the independent lab. I have to agree with Valentin on that one, because these results came from the hospital. I don't trust that hospital. I'm sorry, but General Hospital has been known for people tampering with results, and I wouldn't trust it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know who's watching what, who know what. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wouldn't trust those results. So I don't blame Valentin. You know what I mean? But I also agree with Curtis that he should tell her now. And I'm glad Valentin went to her office basically to let her know she does have a daughter out there. Like, it's about time he opens up to her. But he just wanted to wait until he had definitive proof. But I still wouldn't trust those results. I don't know. For me, I'm a skeptic about some things. And some things seem too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it come way too easy just like that, I feel like it ain't true. Or some bullshit that's behind the scenes on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's being a puppeteer. That's just how I feel. Like, if those results came a little too easy. Oh, she's the mother. No. I'm not gonna be sure of nothing until he get those results back from that independent lab. Then I can say, okay, that's her daughter. But until then, I don't trust it. I'm just saying. So anyway, moving on from that, D.A. Dawson. I try to like this woman. I try to like her, but today she's just even more ridiculous. Let me tell you something. I agree with that lawyer who is representing Jason for Diane. I agree with the lawyer. Jason has a case for harassment. D.A. Dawson Center telling Jordan, oh, he don't got a case for harassment. Even Jordan's not a lawyer, but she's a cop. And even she said, yeah, he does have a case. How do you have a police commissioner telling you he has a case for harassment, but you being a lawyer says he don't? Actually, he does. Number one, you brought him into the station a second time, questioning him about, Sonny Corinthos, and now you're questioning him about this body in Croton. Obviously, he knows nothing about that. Like, he knew nothing about that before Sonny told him. But he was a child when all of this happened. This was over 30 years ago. He was a kid. You know what I'm saying? A baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't even know Sonny back then. He didn't even know Joe Scully. He had no mob ties back then. You know what I'm saying? So why are you questioning about something that happened 3 decades ago that he had no prior knowledge of until now? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. He's known Sonny over 20 years, and this is the first time in over 20 years he's even hearing about a body in Croton. The first time. He knew nothing of this. So why are you even wasting your time questioning him? Hoping that, he'll flip and tell you something that Sonny may have told him? Like, obviously, this DA has not done her due diligence, clearly, because she claims, she read all of their files. She read up on Sonny and Jason, which I'm sure she did. But if you really knew about Sonny and Jason, you would know Jason ain't no snitch and Jason is loyal. So why waste your time bringing him in for questioning, knowing what it's clear she tried to guilt trip him. Like, bringing up Sam, bringing up his kids. Like, she tried to guilt trip him thinking that was going to work. Jason is solid as a rock. You could guilt trip him all you want. It ain't going to work. It ain't gonna work. He's not gonna give up people that he's been friends with for many years to you. He's not gonna do that. What benefit does it have for him? Even if it had some benefits to him, he's not gonna do it. He's loyal. So why waste your time? Even Jordan was like, trying to get her to just back the fuck off because you're not gonna get it. And this trick has the audacity. See, this is why she's such a hypocrite, because you're sitting here talking shit about Jason and all the people he murdered and the crimes he committed, which are factual, but at the same time, you're holding Drew's flash drive with his memories on it, and you haven't told him. You haven't even given it to him. You're obviously holding it for your own personal interest, clearly. You know what I'm saying? I will say this, though. D.A. Dawson was telling the truth when she said that Sonny always thinks that he's the good mobster compared to everybody else. That is true. There's no such thing as a good or bad mobster. Mobsters are mobsters. Criminals are criminals. You know what I'm saying? There's no good or bad with it. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because Sonny has a different code than everybody else, that doesn't make you a good mobster. You know what I'm saying? You're still a criminal just like everybody else. So I do agree with her on that. But I do agree with the attorney, though. D.A. Dawson needs to back the fuck off because you're way too personal on this case. If your father is the victim, why are you prosecuting this? You need to hand this case off to an ADA because you're way too close to the case. Way too close. So anyway, moving on from that. So, and she pissed me off because even Jordan was trying to tell her, like, stop going after Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave him alone. The man has Alzheimer's, let him go. D.A. Dawson sitting there talking about, oh, I'm gonna put Sonny in prison by any means necessary. That's gonna be your downfall right there. Any means necessary. It's gonna be your undoing. I'm telling you. She needs to listen to Jordan. You need to play this smart. Right now, she's playing this like a fool. You know what I'm saying? You're playing a fool's game and you're gonna lose. With the direction that she's going in, you will lose. You will lose. So anyway, according to Mike, he got rid of the gun in the Hudson River, according to him. Carly was happy that, he was 100% sure he threw that gun in the river. And Jason, he looked a little happy, but still skeptic. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him, because I would be too. It's like, you can't really trust what Mike is saying. Like, I would have to hire some divers or some shit and go up in that river. Like, I'm just saying, like, I gotta check that river out. Because we can't have that gun coming back later biting us in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Well, biting Sonny in the ass. But even if they somehow found that gun in the river somehow or wherever, I mean, if it's in the river and they somehow find that gun, after 30 years, Sonny's DNA, Mike's DNA, it should be washed off that gun after 30 years. I'm sure it should be. But anyway, enough of this Croton mess. Kevin, Ryan, his scenes are so creepy. Like, when him and Carly was talking, Carly decided to go ahead with the therapy. Hallelujah. Because if anybody needs some therapy, it's Carly. I'm just saying, that woman needs years of therapy. I love me some Carly sometime, but you need it. You need some real therapy. So when she was talking to Kevin, Ryan, she was like, she noticed that he wasn't enthused about her going to therapy. Because remember, Kevin came to her and was like, you should continue it. But he wasn't enthused about it. And he just seemed nonchalant about it. And she looked at him like, are you okay? Carly, you are a blonde. Honey, get away from him, sweetheart. Move away from him now. The way he was looking at Carly, he was looking at her like she was a roll without butter. I'm telling you, that's how he was looking at her. I was like, move away from her. Move. Ryan, get the hell away. Lucy, I love me some Lucy Cole, but she was irritating me today because she needs to mind her business a little bit. Because the thing is, I understand she wants to be there for Kevin because she sensed that something is off about him. So she wants to be there for him. But stop coming up to him, even when the real Kevin was around. Like, she kept talking about, oh, Laura, when is she coming home? Why are you worried about when that man's wife coming home? Mind your business. Like, she talking about, oh, your wife should be home with you. Did you not know that her grandson broke both his legs? You know how long it takes to heal from that? She can't come home. Well, not at that, not months ago, like it takes a while to heal from two broken legs. Like, chill the fuck out, mind your business. Like, go get you a man or something. Go get some life. Like, mind your business. So this fool Ryan told the people at Ferncliff to up the dosage on Kevin, to up his dosage. And mind you, when he was at the floating rib, he was tapping on the table, and that's what Carly noticed. He was tapping in the same way that the guy was tapping, Ryan was tapping in the room at Ferncliff when she was there. Morse code saying, help me. And she noticed that. And he tried to come up with some cover talking about, it was a force of habit after you told me about it. I researched it and stuff like that. Carly looked like she wasn't really buying it. Like, she really looked like she had her doubts, because you know how Carly is. Carly could see through some bullshit most of the time. So this fool Ryan, I'm thinking he had some food in that bag or whatever. This fool pulled out some white rope. I said, oh, hell no. I said, he done pulled out rope, and he's sitting there doing like this, trying to see how tight it is. I said, hell to the no. Who is he about to strangle? I said, is he about to kill Lucy? I said, oh, hell no. So he get a knock at the door, and of course it's my boo, Laura. I'm happy Laura is back. She looked fine as wine. Laura is looking good for her age. I'm just saying, ain't Laura like 55, 56 in real life? Jenny Francis is looking bomb. I'm just saying, she looked like a hot cup of soup, and I got the flu. She looked good. It was kind of funny though that she was knocking on the door. I'm like, why are you knocking on the door to your own house? I was like, don't you got a key? But that house though, Kevin's house is so fucking nice. I love that set. When I seen the set, I said, damn, that's Kevin's house? That house is bomb. I love that shit. That's some shit I would live in. I'm just saying, that shit nice. So anyway, this was a pretty good episode, pretty solid. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought. Smash that like button 100 times. I will see y'all all later. Have a wonderful day. Peace.